we saw Craig reveal in last night's episode that he had plans to propose to Paige by the end of 2024, but as we know, they broke up instead. What was your reaction to that news, and have you been in touch with either of them?
I'm friends with both of them, and Paige, honestly, she's been such an incredible friend to me. She was actually one of the first people to reach out when the news broke that I wasn't going to be on the show. I've heard bits here and there just from, the inside circle, but like when everything was coming out and then like all the rumors, I hated that for Paige, because I think anyone that knows her knows that she's fiercely loyal and looks out for her own. So like the rumors, like the cheating stuff that people were saying didn't really align with her character. And I also think people just want the tea to be piping hot sometimes, and it's just not. Like this breakup seems like just a typical breakup. We've all been a Craig, we've all been a Paige, and so to see that, like, that she kind of had to stand up for herself and defend herself was like a bummer. I would have expected Craig to do that, but yeah, I did see that interview and he was like, I have nothing to do with this, and I was like, well, you kind of do. You're 50% this. So I thought that was a strange response on Craig's end, but I think Paige did a beautiful job defending herself, and we all know she's capable of that.
Yes, that is true. Well, I know you and Austin kind of stayed friends for a little bit after the whole season 9 drama craziness. Are you guys still friends at all or in touch at all?
No, Austin, I don't even know what you'd call it. I don't really care for him, and I'm sure he doesn't care for me. But yeah, that's just that with him.
Yeah, no, and that's fair, because every time something like that happens on one of these shows, I feel like I'm like, I don't know how these girls do it, because like I would just want to knock them out.
I knock them out. I just feel that on camera. Right? No, believe me, come close. But that's, yeah, like I felt, especially my last season, when I opened the door back up to that friendship, it didn't take long for me to remember, like, this is why this didn't work. But I always said that I wish Austin and I had just remained friends, because we were good friends. Like we did have such a good time together, and he's hilarious. But it's the romantics and then like the show aspect really like complicated it, and I just saw too much of what I didn't want in like him in my life. And so I think we're both like in that place where it's like, we wish well for you, but we're not keeping in contact. I did meet his girlfriend. We like when they first started dating, and she seems lovely, like so cute. I told him not to mess that up, but if he does, I would like to still be friends with her.
Yes. Well, I'm guessing he probably won't be on the wedding invite list.
No. No. Not enough tequila in the world.
Well, speaking of your friends, you and Vanita are close, and it's clear that she and JT Thomas dated at one point, which maybe we'll see on the show. Were you privy to their relationship at all as everything was going on, and what are your thoughts on how that all ended?
I had heard that they were possibly romantic, but the only JT and Vanita that I knew were just like good friends. And so when I saw that it kind of like unfolded on the show that there was like a romantic thing involved, I didn't know much about that side of it. And like I said, I haven't seen enough to see how it all plays out, but I've seen a few. I mean, JT's getting kind of hammered, I would say, and the like other people. So I am curious, like what happened, because I adore Vanita. She's great, but I'm not really sure what went on there, to be honest.
I don't think anybody does yet. We know a little bit of what she said, but
okay.
But we haven't seen it play out.
Oh, okay.
Yet,
okay.
So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yes.
Well, also the season 10 reunion seating chart came out, and JT, who claimed he was kind of done with the show, is there.
He's there.
And he went. Yes. Are you surprised that he would quit and then show up at the reunion?
No, because you have to go to the reunion. Like that is part of the deal. Like you don't get to choose. You're not gonna. I mean, there's how many people probably would have loved to skip reunion. I could think of several housewives that probably would have been happy to miss it, but that was never like in our power to get to do something like that. So him, even throwing it out there that he might not show, I was like, well, good luck with that. Your name's going to be in a seat somewhere and your ass is going to be in it.